The raiders are coming. Can the embattled Wasteland colonists defend their Red Rocket settlement from a bloodthirsty raider gang? Let's find out in my Fallout Wasteland Warfare Battle Report. Welcome back to the pit. Today's battle will be based on the Hold the Fort scenario from the campaign handbook. The map setup requires that the defenders place 3 markers in their zone, numbered 1 to 3. These represent the 2 water stills and generator keeping the settlement alive, while the attackers start on the opposite end of the table. A major victory for the attackers requires that they destroy all 3 of the investigation markers, while destroying 2 of the markers or killing all of the defenders would provide a minor victory. A major victory for the defenders would be preventing the destruction of all 3 markers, while preventing at least 1 of the markers from being destroyed or killing all of the attackers would provide a minor victory. Okay, now let's look at the force lists. Starting off with the Raiders. The Raiders will have a Scaver with Mentas and a 44 revolver, 2 Psychos with jet, frag grenades and machetes, 2 Raiders with assault rifles, and a veteran raider with brawler leader ability, heroic, a missile launcher, a pipe pistol, and raider power armor. Now for our brave settlers. The settlers will have a free tech with a combat shotgun, 2 settlers with assault rifles, dog meat with dog bite, and a sole survivor with a combat rifle, 2 frag grenades, hunter leader ability, a pipe wrench, T60 power armor, and heroic. Now for the table setup. I placed 3 markers within yellow of the settler deployment edge. And also deploy the settlers within the same zone. I then place all the raiders within blue of the attacker's edge. Alright, let's get ready to rumble.
Get this shit out of me.
Okay, so round 1. So now I've got to flip a luck token to see who goes first. So we'll say the luck side is for the raiders, 0 luck side is for the settlers. And raiders go first. Okay. So I'm going to activate everyone because we're still just moving into position. So I don't see any reason to hold anyone back. I'm activating everyone. Okay, so first let's get the Scabber moving. So he moves a yellow distance. Now my plan is to have him move up along the edge of the board to this cover here and take some shots at the survivors because he's got excellent perception. So we'll move yellow and then I pushed him back a little bit. Yellow is there, he's got a bit of cover there. That's his activation. Okay, for the veteran raider, I'm going to move her, or him, not really sure, behind this cover. So moving yellow straight behind this cover. Okay. You know what? I might take a shot. Let's start acting early because he or she has the missile launcher and has a range of 2 blacks, so definitely within range. Actually, you go straight for the lone survivor. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so I'm going to take a shot at the lone survivor. The missile launcher is a slow loading weapon, so it can only be fired once. Alright, and it gets to roll a black and a yellow die along with the skill test die. So let's roll. Let's see what we get. Extra damage and a 1, which is a hit. Okay. So if you get a direct hit with the missile launcher, it does an extra 1 damage. So it's a total of 4 damage. So normally it does 2. And it also does splash damage. So, and the splash damage is a distance of yellow, and that hits dog meat as well. Dog meat is within the splash damage. His base is anyway. Alright, so first I'll roll the armor save for the sole survivor. And that's a 2. So, armor save of 2, there was a total damage of 4. The Soul Survivor, always with heavy armor, with the power armor, always protects itself from 1 damage, so it only dealt 1 damage. But a good start. So that's 1 damage on the Soul Survivor already. That's actually applied to the power armor. Alright, now we have to do dog meat's test. Dog meat got a 1. Now dog meat's armor save is a 2, so it's only 1 saved out of 3. That's 4, sorry. So that's 2 damage. 2 damage on poor old dog meat. Oof, that was a pretty good start to the game. So that is the veteran raiders' turn. Alright, now on to the other supporting raiders. So I'm going to have this guy follow the scabber, because his weapon doesn't really have much range, so he needs to get nice and close, just like the scabber. I'm going to have this raider move up just behind cover here, alongside the veteran raider. And the 2 psychos, I'm going to have them move inside the house. So they are a little bit quicker. They move at a rate of red. Let's move these 2 up inside this house. So there should be plenty of movement to move inside the house. Luckily I can remove the back of the house to get in there nice and easy. So I'm going to have them just move out of sight of the lone survivor and any other settlers. Well, that guy may be visible, but there's not much you can do. There's not much room in the house. Alright, so that's their movements. Okay, so that's everyone's activation for the raiders. Now it's time for the settlers. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to move these guys, the free tech and the settlers, into position to defend the settlement. So enslaved tech is fast, he moves red distance. So I'm going to move him right up into cover. Of course, that was easily done with his movement. Oops, I forgot to put down their activation tokens, so I'll quickly do that. Okay. Alright, so the free tech has a shotgun, a combat shotgun, and he's got a range of red plus blue, and unfortunately that means the scabber is within range. Scabber is, however, behind cover, so you've got a -2 penalty there. And the combat shotgun at that range doesn't get any bonus dice, so he's just going to be rolling the skill test dice. Let's see how it goes. 6. He's got a perception of 3, which is terrible. So he missed. That's it. That's his turn done. He took a shot, he missed. Alright. Moving up the other 2 settlers. So they move at a rate of yellow. So moving the settler here, behind some cover. And he has an assault rifle with a range of red plus green, so he can also take a shot. Oh no, wait, he can't. Oh no, I take that back, he can. So he can actually take a shot at the scaver as well. And his weapon, at that range, he'll roll an extra black die, along with the skill test dice. So you got an action turn plus a Coke bottle. In this situation, the Coke bottle does nothing for him, but he does get an extra quick action, which is great. And that counts as a 1 on a roll, so that was actually a success. So now I roll the armor save for Scaver. He's got an armor of 2, so he has to get 2 of us to protect himself. He got 1. So he protected himself from damage. He takes on 1 damage because the assault rifle does 2. Alright, some damage being dealt out early here in the game. Poor old Scaver is taking the brunt of it for the Raiders. Okay, and you've got a quick action. So the quick action, I'll take another roll. Of course, there are quick action penalties. So I'll take another roll for the Settler. And we get an 8, so that's a fail. That's his quick action done. And his turn done. Now, the other Settler, move him up to cover. Does he have enough range to hit any of these guys? No, not from there. So I'll use his remaining action as a prepare move. Alright, now for the big boys. So, Lone Survivor can move yellow, but the question is, can she see the psychos? And yes, let me just capture that. And you can see here, yes. Oh, actually, you know what? I want to be a real, if I want to be a real prick, no. The sign and the tree are in the way. You cannot shoot from there. So I'll move once. And from there, can you see? Yes, you can see the psycho through the window of the house. Alright, so now it's going to take a shot with, what have we got there? Oh, with the combat rifle, okay. So, out of the green range, so it's green and black, and because the Soul Survivor has the Hunter ability, you get 1 extra green die with your rolls. So it's 2 green, 1 yellow, and 1 white skill test die. Alright, what we've got here. Okay, so that has basically taken away the cover. So that's the increase on the skill test, and a critical hit, and a remove armor. So that's really good. So the critical hit will go towards her combat rifle, and pass the skill test. So that hit the psycho. Roll the die for the armor save. No save. Okay, so that dealt 2 damage. To the psycho, you can see through the window. 2 damage there. And that is her turn done. Now it's time for dog meat. What do we do with dog meat? Okay, dog meat has a regular movement of red. And maybe move him here behind the billboard. And then I don't know what the best action is. So the charge of dog meat is blue. Can dog meat get blue? Just trying to figure out if dog meat could actually charge them. Not so sure. I think what I'll get dog meat to do is just move here behind some cover and out of the immediate sight of the psychos. And that is everyone's turn done. That's the end of the first round.
Mr. Doyle Noel was the teacher in the school, giving a lesson one afternoon. Little Tommy Tompkins was the dunce and what a fool.
Alright, now ready for round 2. So raiders are going first, and first thing I'm going to do is take another shot with the veteran raider at the settlers. No, you know what? I'm going to take a shot at the sole survivor again with the rocket launcher using the veteran raider. We know he's in range, and there's no real cover. Let me just get a shot of this. There's no cover protecting. Here's a shot of the veteran raider, and you can see straight through over near the billboard. There's nothing protecting the sole survivor, so you've got a clean shot right there. Alright, so the veteran raider rolls 1 black die, 1 yellow die, plus the skill test. There we go, 8. So a horrific failure. Perception on the veteran raider is 4, which really sucks. Alright, so that's a fail. Oh, I forgot to take away the old activation markers. Okay, so horrible miss. She's also got a pipe pistol, which has a range of black. Let's see if anything is within range. And no, nothing's within range. So I'll use the remaining action for her will be prepare. Alright, and I forgot to mark out who else I'd activate. So I'm going to activate the Scaver, the Raider over here, and the 2 Psychos this turn. Okay, so Scaver is going to take his Mentas, so he's got an increased perception of 2. He runs yellow. So I'm going to have him run straight up to this cover. Actually, I have him just behind these barrels. And I'm going to take a shot at the free tech. The range on his weapon is a blue range. So yeah, he's just within range. And he rolls 2 yellow plus the skill die. So let's do that. And it's a critical hit, baby. And 1 armor removed. Okay, so better place the critical hit marker on his weapon. And alright, 1 armor removed. So now do the armor save for the enslaved tech with an armor of 1. Oops. 1. Okay, so he protect himself from 1 damage. So he receives 1 damage. Oops. Okay, so that's his turn. Now I'm going to move up the Raider. So the Raider's moving yellow up behind this old fridge. He's going to take a shot with the assault rifle, so it's a range of red plus green, so he's within range. The green ranger just rolling a black die plus the skill die. Okay, big fail, got an 8. So that's a miss. That's his turn up. Okay, now for the 2 psychos. Alright. So they are equipped with frag grenades. So you know what? I'm going to have them throw their frag grenades through the window to hit the Soul Survivor. So I'm going to have one of them first throw his frag grenade. Okay, so the frag grenade is, you roll a black and a yellow, and they're using their agility to throw. So the skill test is based on their agility. So black, yellow, skill die, and we've got a critical hit and 1 extra damage. Okay, so that hit the Soul Survivor. So it's 2 damage plus extra, and 1 crit hit on the frag grenade. Alright, so now I have to do the armor test. So just an armor test of 1. So because the Soul Survivor has strong armor, they always save 1. It does a total of 2 damage, there's extra damage, so only 1 damage in total inflicted on the Soul Survivor. So 2 damage. He's taking a few hits. And what I might do is throw again with the other one. So the other psycho is going to throw again. Skill test is black and yellow die plus skill die. And another excellent result. Remove armor and an action turn. So 1 action point for the psycho here. And now the armor test. Okay, I have a 1. Alright, so we remove 1 armor. So basically 2 damage, we remove 1 armor. Soul Survivor has strong armor, so they always save 1. So it's another 1 damage inflicted on the Soul Survivor. So it's not a bad result at all. The Psycho now has a quick action move. So what I might do is maybe charge at dog meat. Is that a good idea? I'm not sure, but I'm going to have that psycho take jet. So they get an action move, a free action move every turn. So their charge is green. So if I look at the rule here, okay, it's green, but there is difficult terrain in the middle. The next step down, next color down is red, I believe. So that's enough. So I'm charging this psycho. That's a bit difficult. problem with realistic terrain. It's a little bit tricky to work with. Okay, so I'm going to give the Psycho a charge bonus of black, which is an extra damage bonus. And I'm going to attack Dogmeat with the machete. So machete, roll 1 black, 1 green, and you get the bonus black for the extra damage. This is a quick action, so it is penalized. But they're being tested on their agility, which is 7, so it's pretty good strength. Okay, so just got within it 5, because there's the quick action penalty of 2. So we needed to hit a 5 or less. He got it. Extra damage and armor removed. Okay, now for the armor save for Dogmeat. Oop, got 2. Okay, Dogmeat's armor is 2. We removed one of those. So we've done 2 damage right there. On poor old Dogmeat. Oh, and he already had 2 damage. What's his endurance? Endurance of 5. So Dogmeat is just hanging on. And this Psycho has 1 more attack because she just took Psycho. So another roll, lost the charge bonus that's been used. Another roll, and now it's just the black and green die. Alright, we're good here. Removed armor, but a fail, and another quick action. So let's roll again using that last quick action. Oops. A 4, and remove armor. So that's a hit, and it removes armor. So let's roll. Got a 2. So that means 1 damage was inflicted on Dogmeat because you got the 1 armor removed, 2 damage done by the machete, a 2 armor save, but this cancels out 1 of the armor saved. That's a wound, and that is 5 wounds. Oh, but he's actually, oops, I'm wrong. So his health is based on his agility, and he's got 8. So he's actually fine. He's still got 3 more wounds he can accumulate, so it's a total of 5. So he's much tougher than I thought. Oops. Alright, that's this Psycho's turn. The other Psycho has thrown a grenade. He's also going to take jet, so he gets a quick action. So he's got 1 regular action and 1 quick action remaining. I'm going to see, can he also charge it at Dogmeat? No, not quite. The terrain is right in the way. What can you do? Might just actually make him prepare. So put him in prepare. Okay. So that's it for the Raiders for now. Now it's on to the Settlers. So I'm going to activate Free Tech, Settler 1 and 2. Alright, so the Free Tech, he can choose who to shoot at. I think I'll shoot at the Scabber, seeing as the biggest threat, with the combat shotgun. I've got the range of red and blue. So that's just a single skill test roll because it's longer range. Okay, and you've got 4. Perception is 3. Okay, 4 when he's a free tech. But because they're behind cover, he missed. So I'll try that again. That's his first action. Second action, 10. Terrible. Terrible failure. So he's done nothing this turn. Okay. Now with the first settler, I'm going to use the assault rifle. Let's see if we can get scaver. Yep, easily can hit the scaver. And take another shot. Alright, and that's with a single black die and the skill die. Okay, so we got a 6 and an extra damage. Their perception is 6, and because they're behind cover, that's a miss. So I'm going to roll that again. A 10. Oh man. The settlers are not having a good day. So that's another missed shot. Okay, next settler. So with the assault rifle, oh yeah, that's a risk though. So I could shoot at the dog meat and the psycho scuffling, but there's the chance that I hit dog meat. Dog meat has taken quite a bit of damage, so that's a risk. Or could I charge into combat with the psycho? That's another option. Okay, if the settler chooses to charge, it's red. Can't do it. It's too far. What I might do... Oh no, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Alright, I might move the settler just a little bit so you can see the battle with dog meat and shoot into the engaged units. So there's a 50-50 chance that he hits dog meat versus the psycho. So we'll say with the skill test, 1 or 2 hits the psycho, 3 or 4 hits dog meat. Alright, so I'll first take the skill test to see if I hit, and that's with the assault rifle, and that is longer range, so it's just with 1 black die. Ooh. And what's the perception? Perception 6, that was a miss anyway. Fetch. Settlers are not doing too good. So that was a miss. Alright. Now it's just dog meat and the soul survivor. Alright. Oh no, there's one raider. Okay, so dog meat, of course, is going to fight back against this psycho. So I'm going to use dog bite. So that's yellow, blue, and green dice. That's quite a nasty bite. So there we go. Okay, got 7 plus negative, so it's a 6, 2 Coke bottles, and remove armor. Alright, and because the Soul Survivor has the dog handler ability, during activation, dog meat is heroic, so the Coke bottles actually give him quick actions. So 2 Coke bottles means 2 quick actions. Oops. That's pretty damn good. Okay, and was that a successful bite? Yeah, because it's based on agility. Yep, okay. So now roll an armor save for the Psycho. Psycho has armor of 2. 1, okay. And that means no armor save because of the remove armor save. So that is 2 wounds on the Psycho. Okay. So now that was the first attack by Dogmeat. Oh man, this is going to be rough. Alright, bite number 2. Another Coke bottle. Remove 2 armor, critical hit. Woof. That's only 2 critical hits required to get a critical attack. Okay, so removed armor. Well, nothing will protect him. So 2 armor removed. He's only got a total of 2 armor, so nothing can help him. That is 2 damage. And how much protection does they have? Endurance of 4. So that is this Psycho dead, unfortunately. First death in the game, a Psycho. Alright, now Dogmeat has 2 more actions. So what I might do is charge at the other Psycho. So there's the quick action penalties though. So his charge is usually blue, it would be reduced to green. But that is still plenty to get to the Psycho. So 1 action point used, 1 quick action, used to get into base-to-base contact with the other Psycho. But because I've used prepare for the Psycho, I do get to hit back. I'm going to use a charge bonus of extra damage for Dogmeat. Alright, now the Psycho gets to fight back. Oh shit. So first I'm going to use an action turn of a machete attack. That's a green and black. Oops. Alright. So that's a hit with extra damage. Dogmeat has to roll 4. Dogmeat only has armor of 2, so that's actually 3 damage on Dogmeat. Which means Dogmeat is dead because the agility, which is his health is actually based on, is only 8. Holy crap. This is getting action-packed, so that's it. Dogmeat's out of the picture. Oh. That's the first time prepare's actually paid off for me in one of these games. Alright, so now it's just the sole survivor. Alright, what's the sole survivor going to do? I can just take 2 more shots at that Psycho who killed Dogmeat. Alright, so we've got the combat rifle, not within green range, so it's within black range, but because we got the hunter skill, the hunter ability, you get an extra green dice with every long range attack roll. So it's 2 green, 1 yellow, and skill dice. Okay, wow, okay. Okay, so basically with these 2 rolls, it ends up being a 5. Perception is 7, and because he's behind cover, means we needed a roll of 5, and we've achieved a roll of 5. Okay, so that's hit with an extra damage. Now for the armor save roll for the Cyclone, a 1. Okay, so that would be 2 damage. 2 damage on the Psycho, and the Psycho's already got 2 damage inflicted on him, and only an endurance of 4. The Psycho is dead. Oof. Alright. Things are heating up. The 2 psychers are gone. They were not really much of a threat. Oh, I guess they did kill Dogmeat. And I've got 1 remaining action. Okay, the Soul Survivor can move again, because they only took 1 shot. So I think what I'm going to do with her is move into some good cover, because she is out in the open. So I'm going to move up to this fence. I had 2 wounds with her, and that is her action done. All right, now it's just this 1 raider, and the raider has an assault rifle with a red and green range. Yes, can hit the Soul Survivor. All right, so I'm going to take 2 shots. So it's black die and a skill die. One, a 6. Okay, what's the perception on this guy? A 4. So that's pathetic. That was a miss. Another 1. Another pathetic miss. All right, so that's the end of round 2. Okay, now into round 3. So I'm going to activate all of the raiders and just push forward. There's only 4 of them left. Okay, and we still have not gotten anywhere near any of the 3 points that we need to destroy in the Settler's settlement. Okay, so I'm going to start with the veteran raider. I'm going to fire the rocket launcher at the Soul Survivor again. So that is 1 black die, 1 yellow die. Let's see how we go. 5. Now I think, okay, he's behind cover, and the perception is only 4. Okay, so even using luck, that would not hit. So that sucks. Yeah, and the pistol won't work either. Okay, I'm just going to use the prepare action as the remaining action for the veteran raider then. That's a shame. And I think I'm going to have this raider avoid the Soul Survivor. So I'm going to have him run across this cover. And can he take a shot from there? So he's got the assault rifle, which is a red and green range. No, he cannot hit anyone from there. So I might just move him this way, just preparing to follow his fellow raiders into battle, but he's out of range, he's out of danger. Alright, now Scava. Okay, so he's taken his Mentas 1 turn ago, so it's wearing off, but he still gets 1 extra perception point. So I'm going to take another shot at the free tech, or 2 shots actually. You can take 2 shots. So that's 2 yellow die. Okay. So he needed. So actually needed to get a 5. So you end up getting, what is that? That's a 6, so no, that's a miss. Okay, roll again. A 2, okay. And remove armor. So hit and remove armor. So armor save from the Free tech? No. No armor save. Okay, and that's a damage of 2 with the assault. Sorry, with the revolver, damage of 2. And how much endurance does the tech have? He's only got endurance of 3. Oh, but he gets 1 extra endurance as a free tech. Okay. Alright, so that's 3 damage on. That's only 1 more to go. So that's the Scabber's turn right there. Now I'm going to fire with the Raider. So 2. Okay, so red and yellow and green. So he has the ability to take 2 shots. And that's just with 1 black die and a skill die. Okay, it's a hit and remove armor. So that's at the free tech. Okay, so that is 2 damage, and that means he is gone. He is dead. Alright, so I've still got 1 more move with that Raider. So I might just take a shot. Take 1 more shot at this settler here in the middle. Alright, so that's another black die. Yep. Okay, 4. He's only got a perception of 4, I believe, and he's behind cover. So that's a miss. That is his turn done. Alright, so now onto the settlers. The remaining 3 of them. This has been a bloodbath. So I think immediately I'm going to activate this guy. Well, I'm going to activate all of them because why not? Okay, first thing, I'm going to use this settler to take shots at the Scabber and the Raider here. Settler has an assault rifle, range of red and green, so just 1 black die. Alright, so 3, what's the perception? Perception 6, and that's a hit. That's a hit. Let's just say I was aiming at the Scabber. Okay, so that's a hit. Let's do the armor save for the Scabber. A 1. So that's 1 more damage on the Scabber. So a total of 2 damage on him. That was his first shot, wasn't it? So I'll take another shot. That's a miss. Okay, that's his turn done. Alright, now, the other settler. He's also got an assault rifle. Not able to hit them from there. Should I move and take shots? I think I should. This is where the main assault's coming from. So I'm going to move her next to the other. It is risky though because there's the rocket launcher, but we'll take our chances. Alright, so it was a red and green. Let's fire at the Scabber. We've got 1 move. That was a black die. Alright, so a 6. That's a fail because of the cover. Perception is 6. Yeah, that's a fail. Alright, now, lone survivor. What to do, what to do. What to do. Have I thrown a grenade yet? Might just chuck a grenade at the... Yeah, I may as well use a grenade. So I've got a frag grenade. Now you want, I'll use the combat rifle because I get the range bonus. So green plus black. I'm going to take 2 shots at the veteran raider. But the veteran raider also has a reaction. But probably can't do anything at that range. And awareness is out of range. Okay. Alright, so 2 shots. So that is yellow die, green die, and bonus green die. See how we go. An 8. So that's a total of 7. Behind cover. Perception is 7, right? So I actually needed a 5. Alright, so that's a miss. Did I forget the bonus green die? Oh, whatever. Okay, another one. Ooh, okay, that's a very good hit. Alright. Now for the armor save on the veteran raider. A 2. Okay, that protected him or her from everything. Because we got the strong armor. Alright. So, that's the lone survivors, sole survivors turned on, and that's the end of round 3. Alright, now on to round 3. And because the settlers only have 3 units left versus 4 with the raiders, they will start first. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate these settlers straight away. And they're going to continue firing on these guys. Alright. Okay, so the settlers have an assault rifle within the red plus green range, so that's black die. Well, a black die. So I'll start off with this guy, and I'm shooting at the scaver. Critical hit. And 1 extra damage. Woo! Alright. So I'll put the critical hit token on the settler. Alright, now the armor save roll by the scaver. 1. Okay. So that's 2 damage. 2. And what's the endurance on the scaver? Where are we? Endurance 5, so he's getting very close to the end. Shit. Alright. Shot number 2. Okay. So that's a hit as well. Armor save. 4. Nothing. So the scaver is out of the picture. Okay. So that is this settler's action phase done. The other settler, let's just see, can she hit this raider? And yes, she can. Alright, and that's a black and white die roll. Let's do that. Okay, that's a miss because they needed needed a 4 or below. That's a miss. Next one, and that's a miss. Okay, so the luck has run out. All right, now raiders. Who am I going to activate? Okay, let's activate. Forgot to remove that last time. I'll activate all three of them. Okay, so I think with this Raider, actually, you know what? First, I'm going to take a rocket launcher shot with the Veteran Raider. That's what I'm going to do first. So I'm going to shoot at these two settlers. Okay, so that is a black and yellow dice roll. Let's go. And a 3. I think his perception's so bad. Perception is 4, so we need a 2 or less. But you know what? I'm going to use luck. Let's use his luck. I'd forgotten to use that earlier. So I'll flip for luck. If it lands on the luck side, we reduce his roll by 2. Oh, yeah, baby. So that's 1 luck token used, and it worked. So he has directly hit this settler. Alright, and there's splash damage of yellow. So both these settlers are hit, 1 directly. So now we will roll an armor save for the first settler. A 3. I think his armor is only 2. 1. Okay. Okay, so nothing. So that's 3 damage inflicted on this settler. Straight away. Now for the next settler. Armor save roll. 3. Alright, so that is 2 damage. 2 damage. Alright, that was a freaking good shot. Now, I think what I'm going to do after that excellent shot by the Veteran Raider, it's pretty late in the game, but I'm going to move him here. And that's his or her turn. Alright. Now I'm going to move this Raider here. And then I'm going to take a shot. And he's got the assault rifle. So that's green plus red. I'm going to shoot at the weakened settler. So that is just 1 black die. We got bad roll. He missed. That's his turn done. Man, these Raiders are terrible shots. Really bad shots. Really lets them down. Thinking, so this Raider, yellow is his regular movement, and then green, could that just, I think that he may, but if he charges then he's got no action points left. But I could use 2 yellow, and yellow. Let's do it. It's late in the game, it's time to take risks. So I'm going to move this guy here, and then here right behind the barrel. Protection and cover. And that's it. Alright, now it's the sole survivor's turn. Alright, so what is she going to do? Got the combat rifle with the long range bonus. So, could shoot across the map at the veteran raider, and there would be no cover, I believe. That would, yeah, that'd be a direct shot. So, all right, let's take 2 shots, or maybe a shot and move. We'll see how we go. All right, so that is yellow, green, plus bonus green dice. And what do we got? A miss. That's an absolute miss. I might take one more shot. Okay. So we got a quick action, or an action point, plus 2 extra damage. That's pretty good. So I'll add the action point here. 2 extra damage. Now I'll roll the armor save for the veteran raider. 4. So no protection. Whew. Alright, so that is a total of 4 damage. Crap. Oh no, wait. Sorry, they get the automatic. He gets the automatic 1 save. So that's 3 damage. Oh crap. Alright. And the endurance on that armor is only 2. So that's the veteran raider's power armor is already degraded. So it no longer receives any more protection from the armor, just extra strength. Because the endurance on that armor is only 2. That sucks. Alright. But that's it. That's the... Oh wait, there's the quick action. Sorry. One more quick action. So what I might do... If she moves, it's only going to be very short range movement. Because of the quick action... what do you call it? Negative bonus. I don't know if there's any point to moving. It might just be worth taking another shot at the veteran raider who's done so much damage. Alright, let's do that again. Okay. Oh, far out. Alright. So perception 7. Need a 7 or below to hit. We've got all these negative values to drive it right down to, what is that? 4. Okay, that's a really good roll. So now we do the armor save from the veteran raider. Now the damage is hitting the veteran raider directly. So I'll roll an armor save. 4. Holy crap. So that is 2 damage. And because the armor only had 2 endurance, the 3rd damage from the last shot hit the raider, and then 2 damage inflicted on the raider. We got the extra endurance from the heroic bonus, but it got an endurance of 7. So this veteran raider's got quite a while to go before they're in any real trouble. Alright, but that's the end of the round.
Riding with my gal beside me, I'm as happy as can be.
Okay, round 5, the final round. The Raiders probably not going to win this, but here we go. So, because they both have an equal amount of units, we've got to flip to see who goes first. Luck is Raiders, no luck is Settlers. So here we go, flip, and it's luck, so that means the Raiders are going first. Alright, so I forgot to take away the activation markers, but I'm going to activate all of them. Now, Alright. So I'm going to, with this raider, damn. I'm going to charge, can't really do anything. So, I left it too late, I think. I'm going to move him towards the objective. But you know what, he can't get to the objective in time to do anything with it. So I'm just going to shoot at these settlers. Alright, so I'm going to take 2 shots. He's got an assault rifle and he's within red range. So I'm going to shoot at the first one. And that is a a green and black dice. Green and black dice. Alright, so you got a 4. They are not behind cover for him. So that is a hit, and remove armor. Roll an armor save. 1. So basically no protection provided by his armor. And the damage on that is a 2 on the assault rifle. And the settler has 4 endurance, so that settler is dead. If the raiders can't win a victory, they're going to win a moral victory by taking all these guys out. Next shot. Shot number 2 by that raider. There you go. Ooh, bad one. That's a miss. His turn is done. The second raider, I'm just going to fire long distance using the assault rifle, so it's red and green. Can he? Yeah. Yep, that's just in range. All right, and that is a black dice roll. Oops. Roll that up. We got a terrible miss. Second attempt. Oh yeah, hit with extra damage. Nice. Okay, armor save roll. A 2. Oh. Alright. So that's 1 damage on that settler. One damage. Endurance 4, so getting pretty close to the end there. Alright, let me see what we can do now. So now I'm going to use the veteran raider. I'm going to fire at... Anyway. I'm going to fire at the sole survivor. Alright, so that's a black and yellow. Alright. Perception though is 4. So it's a miss because of the cover save, but I'm going to test his luck. Landed on terrain. I'm going to reflip that in a clearer area. Oh, damn it. And he got it. Okay, so that's a hit. Alright, so... now I'm just going to roll the armor save. A 1. Okay, so... strong armor plus 1, that's 1 damage. And that means now that the sole survivor's power armor is degraded. Alright. Okay, so that's 4 damage on the power armor. So I'll just remove those now because all the damage is now going towards the sole survivor. Okay, so that's the rocket launcher shot. And I might move... There's really no point. I might just use the final action for the veteran raider as a prepare. Alright, so that's the raiders done. Now for the settlers. This settler is going to take a shot at this raider right in front of her. That should be within red range. Yep. Okay, so a fire with the assault rifle, so that's 1 black, 1 green dice. There we go. Okay, so a miss. Terrible miss. And another miss. Oh wait. That's a hit. Right, that's a 6. That's a 6. A 6 plus -2. The perception is 6, so that is a hit with an extra damage. Roll the armor save. 1. So that's 2 damage on this raider. And that is this settler's turn. Right, now for the sole survivor. What can you do? Other than just take pot shots. Which I will. Let's do it. So 2 long range shots with the hunter bonus. So it's 2 green, 1 yellow. That's a miss. This one. Oh shit, that's not again. Okay. That's a hit. Let's roll the armor save. 1. So that is 1 damage on the veteran raider. And that is the sole survivor's turn done. That is the end of the game. The raiders killed just about everyone, and they lost a lot of men in the process, but they failed to meet any of the objectives. They could not destroy any of the settlement's important infrastructure. So that's it.
Thank you for watching, guys, and if you like this, please remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.